Hey everyone, and welcome to Chandrini Yoga. My name is Lara, and in this video I would like to explore diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breaths or belly breathing. And specifically, I would like to focus on what it is, why we practice it, and how we practice it. If you've already taken some yoga classes in this channel with me, you may already know that I like to spend a few minutes at the beginning of every class in order to practice some pranayama or breathing exercises, and this is an essential part of my teaching. If you have never practiced with me before, I am looking forward to it, and I hope that this video will serve you and help ease you into my class. Now, before we actually go into what is diaphragmatic breathing, I would like for you to take a deep breath. So drop whatever it is that you're doing and take a deep breath. Did you take the deep breath? If you did, give me a moment to guess. Did you do this? Or did you do this? Chances are that if you have never been to an in-person yoga class, and if you're not used to pranayama or breathing exercises, that you did the first version of my deep breath, this one, where you kind of sucked all the air into your chest. If that happened, not to worry, we are going to learn how to breathe from your diaphragm today, and this will in turn help expand and use your lungs to their maximum capacity. We are all born with the ability and the knowledge to engage our diaphragm into our breathing so that we can use our lungs to their maximum capacity. However, as we grow older, other factors start to weigh in, such as we spend more time sucking our belly in, or we are stressed, and we kind of start to forget how to use our diaphragm and start breathing just into our chest, which is a very shallow form of breathing. And it's also very common to the adult population. However, if you have ever watched a baby sleeping, I'm sure that you would be familiar with the image of their belly raising and falling back in as they inhale and exhale, almost as if the air was going into their stomach. With the inhale and the belly raises up, exhale and the belly falls back in. Now, what is actually happening, and this is what the diaphragmatic breathing is that the diaphragm, which is a dome-shaped muscle at the base of our lungs, is contracting and lowering with every inhalation. So instead of coming up like most of us do in our regular life, as we inhale, the diaphragm contracts and lowers down to expand the lungs, to make space for the lungs to actually reach their maximum capacity. And this in turn causes the belly to come out slightly. When we exhale, the diaphragm relaxes and goes back up, belly goes back up, lungs contract to expel all the air out. This is very beneficial for the exchange of incoming oxygen and the release of carbon dioxide back to outside of our bodies. It's also very helpful in getting rid of pockets of stagnant air that we sometimes have in our lungs when we don't use them to their maximum capacity. In turn, this may help slow your breath rate, slow your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, calm stress, boost your mood, and improve your overall well-being and quality of life. This is the most accessible and easiest type of breathing exercises, and you can do it at any time throughout the day whenever you need to feel a little bit more calm, whenever you need to boost your mood, relax, take a break. And it's especially beneficial at the beginning of a yoga class so that we can take a moment just to be just to breathe, so that when we actually move into the practice of asana, we are here and we are not thinking about other things. Our mind is not going places, and our breath can really support the physical practice. So, how do we practice this? I would like to ask you to either lay down or sit upright on a chair, not necessarily on the floor. Just make sure that you are seated upright and feel comfortable, or lay down on the floor. Whichever position you choose, if you're laying down on the floor, you will place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And the same goes if you're sitting. Place one hand on your belly and one hand right on your chest. And we are going to just allow the breath to flow naturally. We are going to start breathing in through the nose, and we will exhale through pursed lips. Now, usually when we practice yoga, during the practice of asana, we'll be breathing only through the nose, and we will keep our mouth shut. So we will breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And when you get used to this breathing technique, I would like for you to start breathing only through the nose. However, in the beginning, it may be a little bit easier to get used to it if we are using both the nose and the mouth. So let's start breathing in through the nose and out through pursed lips. We are going to allow the belly to raise with the inhale and fall back in with the exhale. You may notice that sometimes it happens in the reverse order. For some people, the belly will go in the inhale and out in the exhale. That is a sign that you're breathing through your chest. So watch it and see what happens. If you are indeed breathing through your chest, if in the inhale you find that your belly goes in and in the exhale your belly goes out, then we need to perhaps apply some force. Even if it feels a little bit awkward in the beginning, with the inhale, push the belly out very gently, gently push. And with the exhale, very gently push the belly in. So we are re-educating the body, and we have to relearn how to use this breath that used to be natural to us when we were babies, right? So we inhale, belly comes out. Push it a bit if necessary. Exhale, belly goes in. Inhale. Exhale, belly in. Make sure with your hands you can feel that only the belly is moving, and your chest shouldn't move at all, or just very slightly at the end of the inhalation. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. Follow your breath. Let's do 10 more together. Be mindful of your body. Inhale, belly raises. Exhale, belly falls back in. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let's come back together. I hope that by now you are kind of starting to get into that rhythm where the inhale lifts the belly up. Allow the belly always to take up space, soften, there's no need to suck it in. And as we exhale, the navel gently falls back in. If you are finding it hard to practice this while sitting up, by all means, lay down on your bed, lay down on the floor, one hand on the stomach, one hand on the chest. Let's try now doing it only through the nose, without using the mouth at all. In through the nose and out through the nose. If the body is still resisting the rhythm a little bit and kind of trying to reverse the inhalation and exhalation, and when the belly relaxes or goes in, then again, doesn't matter if you have to force it a little bit. Of course, you don't need to use excessive force, but we are trying to retrain the body to understand this new rhythm of breathing. And sometimes it doesn't work on the first attempt, and that's normal. We keep trying, we keep practicing. Maybe even just 10 minutes a day will make a huge difference for you. Let's do just 10 more breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. If you are already used to the rhythm of the belly coming in and out, you can release the hands. If you still need the hands on the belly and the chest, keep them there. Let's take 10 breaths together as we inhale. The belly comes out, rising. Exhale, the navel falls back in. Inhale, belly comes out. Exhale, falls back in. Let's keep breathing. You may notice as your body starts to get used to this rhythm, the breath naturally becomes a little deeper, a little slower. You may feel a sense of calmness rising from within. This is a beautiful breathing exercise to practice throughout the day whenever you feel like you need to calm down or you need a rest. It's amazing before and after a yoga class, before meditation, and even before going to bed at night, just to take 10 minutes, calm down the breath, to let go of the day. If you're still taking diaphragmatic breaths, gently come back to join me. I hope that this video helped you understand what diaphragmatic breaths are, why we do them, what are their benefits, and how to perform them. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I am more than happy to help. And I plan to make some other videos about the other breathing techniques that I usually offer in my classes after diaphragmatic breathing. So please stay tuned for those. And I am looking forward to continue practicing together. Thank you very much.